right, it's time to get rid of a lot of uncertainty that permeates our fitness culture, because a lot of questions I get from people are saying, is this going to work for me? Or is this program going to work? Or how do I know if this workout is working for me? Because if you don't know definitively what you're looking for in an effective workout, then you're forever going to wander around the landscape, just blindly groping around, hoping to find the solution you're looking for, which is a terrible plan for success. You end up with program hopping from one to the next, and sometimes you can also fall for false flags, where people will say, oh, if I work up a good sweat, that means I'm burning fat. Or if my muscles are sore the next day, that means it was effective for building muscle and strength. And a lot of these are just red herrings. They're leading you astray, and you're hoping to get successful, just crossing your fingers and hoping by chance that it's gonna happen. Well, I don't like to play that game. I like to know for sure that what I did is moving the needle, and here's how you go about it. It all boils down to understanding the 3 fundamental objectives of training that I cover in my book, Micro Workouts. Because when you go into your workouts going, this is my clear and definitive objective that I'm trying to accomplish, then your workout is effective depending on how well you achieve those objectives. Objective number 1, burning fat and calories. This is the easiest one to accomplish because anything you do works. You don't need to do special types of exercise or workout programs to burn fat and calories, because literally anything you do burns fat and calories. There's just 3 variables that you can consider on how much you're burning. The first variable is just how much muscle mass you're using. So if I'm doing bicep curls, my biceps are relatively small compared to the rest of my body, so I could do this for hours, but I'm not really gonna burn a whole heck of a lot. Consequently, full body movements like Olympic lifting, kettlebells, martial arts, swimming, big cardio things, I get the leg working. Those are the types of activities that are gonna work more muscle, and therefore you're going to burn more fat and calories per unit of time. Intensity is the second variable. Basically, just the harder you work, the faster you burn. So if you're walking and you start jogging, you're increasing your rate of expenditure. However, intensity and the amount of muscle that you're using are largely determined just by the activity itself, which leads us to the third variable for achieving the objective of burning fat and calories, which is simply time. The more you do things, the more you burn. And keep in mind, this goes for any type of activity you do. Mowing the lawn, walking the dog. So basically, the more you do, the more you accomplish that objective. The second objective is if you want to build muscle and strength. In other words, generating muscular work capacity of the 2 fundamental variables, time and tension. Tension is simply how much tension is in the muscle, very heavily correlated to the intensity of the exercise. Time is also very simple. How much are you doing it? How many reps are you doing? How many sets are you doing? How many workouts per week are you doing? And so on. So if your objective is I want to get stronger, you need to get more tension in the muscle. Muscular endurance, same thing with time. If you have more reps or you're doing more of the activity itself, you will increase your muscular stamina. And when it comes to building muscle, it's a combination of the 2. We want to progressively have more tension in the muscles over time, and or more of the time or the duration that we're holding that tension for. And the third fundamental objective is simply performance. I want to do something better. This objective is very simple to achieve, but you have to know exactly what you're trying to level up in your performance. But the second you are focusing on, I'm trying to keep my shoulder down when I'm punching, or whatever performance metric you're going after, that instantly makes the exercise more effective for feeding new information into your body, so that way you are performing at a higher level. The biggest lesson to take away from this video is your workout is not effective based on how hard you work. It's not based on just how much effort you pour into it, because you can pour a lot of effort into your training, but if your time or your tension isn't increasing, you're not building muscle and strength beyond what you have now. If you're not focusing on performing in some way at a higher level, you can practice for hours every day for years and you're never gonna get any better. And yes, the amount of effort you put into something is correlated to how much energy you're putting out, but there's a lot of things that can make it harder, like the weather, going out during the hottest period of the day, that's gonna make the exercise a heck of a lot more intense as far as effort goes, but you're not necessarily burning any more calories than if you were more comfortable if you went at a cooler time in the day. So the question to always ask is, which of those three fundamental objectives are you going after in your training? And then it's just a question of how much of those objectives are you accomplishing in each workout. And the more you accomplish whatever objective is in alignment with your goals, the more effective the workout is. And then it's up to you to use whatever training methods and whatever workout programs suit your resources and your preferences to help you achieve those even more. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Let me know if you have questions. Like this, subscribe if you like this sort of content, and I will talk to you in the next video. Be fit, live free.